Gods.
She wants to know whether you see only male gods or you also see
All. So that is possible. She is a super angel, lady angel.
She is a super angel.
Lady angel.
Female angel. Angel. Super. Sehr groß. Wichtig.
Angel, super. એટલે doing always blessing for those who are positive.
Die gibt Segen an denen, die die positive Einstellung haben.
And protecting them from negativities.
Und sie schützt den von Negativität.
If one prays to her.
Wenn einer sie anbetet.
Faith is the main thing, faith.
Du musst vertiefte Glauben haben. Her father has that, but she doesn't.
It's okay. But these are all everywhere, all over the world, everywhere.
Es ist überall in die Weltgeschichte so.
But it does not solve the problem.
Aber das Problem wird nicht gelöst.
Life puzzle, that is not so.
Die Puzzle des Lebens ist nicht dadurch gelöst. I think that will be overloaded. તમે આ બાજુથી કરો. નહીં કરી સાહેબ? Can't chat, please? Nothing?
And
yeah, you can do it.
And we talked about moksha. And I asked
moksha.
Moksha.
And I asked, I can't imagine what it is.
Well,
what that it is.
Moksha is not something other than you. You are moksha. So where is the question of imagining? It is your state inside. Happiness.
Deine innerliche Freude.
Yeah.
Ruhe. Das ist Moksha.
The feeling of happiness inside is the state of moksha. Liberty.
Was man als Moksha nimmt, ist deine innerliche Ruhe und
Or the pure soul.
Die reine Seele.
That is the moksha. And that is the taste here, experience here. And after everything totally free from the body karmas.
Das ist jetzt, was du in diesem Leben erlebst. Und wenn deine körperliche Karma alles weg ist, wenn die alle weg sind,
then in this body that moksha absoluteness opens out, in this body.
Dann die absoluteste Form von Moksha.
And whole body becomes very divine.
Dann wird dein Körper wirklich sehr, sehr heilig.
And body is transparent. That moksha, so bliss is transparently rather vibrating through the body outside.
Und dieses Freude sprudelt von innen nach außen.
And having a aura.
Dann hast du einen ganz tollen Aura.
That's right. In a matter of 2, 3, 4 lives.
2, 3 Leben.
And in that life, after the end of the life, then you are totally, absolutely liberated. Absolutely.
Wenn du so eine Situation erreichst, danach bist du total erlöst.
And just above the universe.
Über den Universum.
Where there is space only space.
Nur
a liberated soul, as a liberated soul you get lost there.
Nur in dieses Ort, ne? Da bist du dann erlöst und du bist total frei.
How is that? In perpetual happiness.
Da bist du total.
And happiness is
ewige Freude.
And after all, everybody wants to taste, experience happiness, nothing more.
Was braucht ein Mensch? Nur noch die helle Freude.
Tell me if it is there anything else. Tell me, is it so?
No, there's only this happiness.
All over the world?
Now, what do you think, Mariana?
Only happiness, life.
What does a person want? Eternal happiness.
Some happiness.
It's difficult for me to imagine only happiness and what is the sense of life? was ist der Sinn, wenn ich nur noch glücklich bin? Oder wenn nur noch Glück, das verstehe
She
ich
says
nicht.
it is very difficult, hard for her to imagine that it will be only happiness and nothing else. And then what will be the sense and purpose of life?
No question of life. Life is different. Life is of temporary, passing event. Passing event only.
Life is jetzt nur, das ist die menschliche Leben.
Because you have not tasted that happiness, you are after this life.
Du
But
hast dieses Glück niemals gekostet.
everybody.
Deswegen bist du, wie ich auch,
Ja.
deswegen bin ich wiedergeboren und
But
wiedergeboren.
the
und
experience,
wiedergeboren.
but the experience is,
Aber die Erfahrung sagt,
in spite of going for happiness,
dass trotz aller Mühe
you experience misery and unhappiness.
hat man immer,
There is worry, tension, everything is
hat
there.
man Stress und unnötige Krach und so weiter.
Real meaning happiness is perpetual.
Die wahre Meinung des Friedens oder Glücks ist immer ewig.
So that is imagined happiness. Because
Was du denkst, ist die Vorstellung von Glück.
because soul of infinite happiness is within.
Weil
or quality.
diese Seele, reine Seele von diese total absolute Glück ist innen drin.
Therefore body consciousness is pursuing happiness. Because they are
Deswegen, und das vergisst man, und dieser Körper verlangt nach illusorische.
that's all. But it is always alternated or followed by unhappiness.
Deswegen, weil dieser Körper danach diese Glück nicht gekostet hat und eine andere Art kennt, ist man enttäuscht.
Therefore happiness followed by happiness is not real happiness.
Deswegen Glück je nachdem, immer wieder wiederholt, wenn es sich wiederholt, ist keine wahre Glück. Die Glück des Seeles ist die Wahrheit.
And real happiness perpetual always.
Die ewige Freude, das ist nur für die reine Seele.
That means a trupti atle
Contentment.
experience is everything is okay. All said and done in life. Oh, I have tasted like that.
Überhaupt, dass egal was passiert, ich habe das gekostet. Dieses wahre Glück gekostet. Diese Gefühl muss man haben.
And balanced life going on.
Der Rest des Lebens, die immer wieder weitergeht. Ne?
It's a passing
Das
phase.
ist nur wie eine Phase.
And with real taste of perpetual happiness.
Mit dem wahren Geschmack von dieser Freude.
You enjoy the life more meaningfully.
Du kannst dein jetziges Leben viel mehr besser verstehen und genießen.
You don't feel dejected in unhappiness.
Auch wenn du Unglück hast, würdest du nie deprimiert sein. Das hast du selber erlebt, ne?
Nor related in happiness. Both ways.
Dadaji, ask her. She had this troublesome phase of her,
That is that because of the taste inside.
Yeah.
You pass through.
but
And it
she
will
never
grow
felt
further.
it.
Eh?
She never felt disturbed or anything.
No, that is exactly.
Her
That,
parents were terribly worried, but not her.
so life is not wrong.
Das Leben ist nicht falsch.
Actually it is good. Life is so wonderful. Oh.
Das Leben ist wirklich wunderbar.
Every moment of it you enjoy.
Jeder einzelne Moment von das Leben kann man genießen.
But you means Marianne.
Das heißt, Marianne kann es genießen. You, das heißt, du sowieso.
So
Komplett.
with pure soul,
Marianne kann das.
with pure soul experience within.
Marianne kann es gut genießen, wegen die reine Seele Erfahrung innen.
And pure soul consciousness.
Und diese reine Seele, dieses Gefühl von der reinen Seele. The Wissen von reiner Seele. Dadurch kannst du das erleben.
Till it becomes absolute, that experience, conscious experience, pure soul.
Bis du das wahrhafte, ganz allerhöchste erreicht hast. Von diesem Ziel.
Pure soul consciousness, your pure
Diese
soul,
reine Seele,
is
Wissen,
now,
ist jetzt
in this Marian's life,
in Mariannes Leben,
is an interim state
das ist jetzt eine vorübergehende Phase.
towards
Nur
absolute experience.
die dich zu ewiger Erfahrung führt, diese ewige Glückserfahrung führt.
So that's how it is. ત્રણ ચાર લાઈફમાં ફેરવ છતાં તમારો એક્સપિરિયન્સ ગુરુ થશે બહુ જ.
Now, since this time, Dadaji, it was very hard, and her parents, her mother was very, very worried, very extremely worried that she cried even. But Mariana was not disturbed,
No,
and they were wondering that how she is so calm and unperturbed.
let me, I will meet them tomorrow. You won't talk anything, I will talk.
Yeah, we naturally won't talk.
If you are asked, you talk. What otherwise?
Okay.
I will ask you definitely. Then you don't give, you don't do like that.
No.
When we ask, we are like that. Anytime, whatever. Nice. So I want to meet your father and mother. And Eva also.
I hope, I don't know whether we...
If she comes, okay. If
No,
she comes, okay.
she said she might come late because the school is giving them the program. The
We will stay late.
But they're going off to the church. I think we'll stay for 2-3 hours. No?
They
Okay,
have to go
okay.
to
All right,
the-
yes. नहीं तो मतलब disturb नहीं करवाना. Desires to devote this life to develop this science, this thing. As a writer.
Jana möchte gerne.
એને ખબર છે?
Eine ખબર છે.
હું તો કહું.
Jana möchte gerne schreiben über diese Themen.
And Deepak Bhai is going to be here. That means he will be coming. Going.
Very often will be coming.
That's also right.
Was bitte?
Kommt immer wieder. Wiederholt kommt er.
Nach Deutschland jetzt?
Ja,
oder
ja.
was? Ja. Und du möchtest über was schreiben?
Über alle Sachen von Akram Vietnam.
Da möchtest du schreiben. Ah, ja.
It is all. Is it good? You're going to hold on like that.
But I would like the German translation.
Yeah, naturally. That is the first thing. From German I'll translate to English. Or I'll do simultaneously. Don't worry.
Yeah, it will be in German.
I need a long time to read in English.
But she was very happy. She read Who Am I? And Dada Bhagwan says in that, God is not my boss. So Mariana was thrilled. Hey, this is sense. This makes sense. She calls up late at night and says, Jala, you know what?
That is
I'm
the
so
experience.
fascinated.
That is the experience. Whole world is talking about equality. What is equality after all?
If your parents know.
No, you are not to tell anybody.
They needn't know it.
You should do not make such mischiefs.
No. We won't do that.
This is not for mischief making
Nah, we don't.
and create problems unnecessarily.
But she's had one or two very good lucid moments of experience.
Experience is nothing but understanding.
Erfahrung ist nichts anderes als eigene
Verstehen?
Verstehen.
Understanding as pure soul, I am pure soul, in juxtaposed with Marianne's all relative living.
Das heißt, diese Understanding, was sagt, diese Wissen, verstehen. Das ist, eine Zeit ist die reine Seele und an der anderen Seite gibt es Mariana.
Understanding.
Mariana relative,
So,
reine Seele.
Constantly understanding the whole, whatever happens relative.
Das heißt, diese Verstehen, es geht darum, dass egal was passiert, ich bin die eigentliche Reale, Mariana ist der Relative.
And I am pure soul, real pure soul.
Ja, eigentlich im Grunde genommen, in letzter Ende bin ich die.
With my function,
Mit meiner Aufgabe
as just to know and see.
als einer, der sieht und weiß.
As to what is happening.
Weiß alles über Mariana, was in Marianas Leben passiert.
Maybe thoughts, yes, I know them, these thoughts.
Aber Mariana hat Gedanken, das kann ich sehen.
They get known and seen.
Die werden gesehen und gekannt. I heißt nicht Dadaji. Du, reine Seele. Guck mal, nicht Dadaji. Ich kann den Gedanken lesen. Nein, ich habe sie gesagt. मैंने कीधु कि I बोले तो it's not Dadaji, it's I'm real.
No, you.
Du kannst Mariana sehen, du.
Ja.
I am, I am not your boss.
Ich hab's gerade wirklich anders verstanden.
Dadaji is not your boss. But you always say he's president of corporation.
So, I want you to make also president.
Will dich Präsident machen. Parents will kill her. Dadaji, why is this, because you know and see everything, why should such a situation occur when a person, she is going to be 40 this year, Deepapai's age, she's 1 month younger to Deepapai. So why should such a situation I can understand if it happens in India. Our country is like that. A woman cannot do anything. But here, this is such a liberated country. Why should this big situation come up, like a blow up like that?
It is because these religious beliefs are made so staunch and dogmatic. That is the reason.
While the religion.
Jesus was not dogmatic. No.
Sind so dogmatic here.
Never. If
Jesus war niemals.
I know Jesus very well. He was not dogmatic in his views. On the contrary, he was humanitarian, out and out.
Was menschlich.
He forgave his punishment perpetrators, all that.
Hat seine eigene, wie heißt das?
Die bestraft, die
gekreuzigt hat wirklich verzeiht.
Because he saw them there as his own.
Weil meinte, dass die in seine eigenen Leute.
That's how it is. These are all man-made laws.
Das ist alles von den Menschen interpretiert
and afterwards set into practices.
Und dann haben die Menschen das als Vorschriften.
With rituals.
Mit Ritualen.
From social angle.
Von den sozialen Ansicht.
To have established, balanced order.
In Gesellschaft eine Art Ordnung zu schaffen.
That is the only thing, social. But it is good, for society it is good.
Dadaji meinte, dass in allgemeinen Gesellschaft ist das gut so.
And families also become disciplined.
Es verursacht sehr viel Disziplin, es bringt sehr viel Disziplin in die Familie.
Today youth is not disciplined, you see, know that.
Die heutige Jugend ist überhaupt nicht diszipliniert.
Is it true?
Meinst du?
Right?
She says she's herself not disciplined. Oh God.
Every
But
day.
Dadaji, I also told her many a time that Dadaji has advised we should go with your parents to church and all that sort of
Yes,
thing.
you should go.
Yeah? But she says, no, I don't.
Hey, Mariam, it is a part of drama. Oh, I would like to come with you. Come on now. And you inside pray, I am pure soul. So as Jesus pure soul, I am pure soul. Inside. And you flutter your lips, pure soul real.
Nua the Rhinozilla Kanudadaji.
The two distinctly separate.
Dizindala by the guns.
This is understanding. With understanding grows like this.
So wird deine Verstehenskraft auch geschenkt werden.
Your awareness of pure soul conscious awareness.
Deine reine Seele, Consciousness.
Awareness.
Bewusstsein.
Bewusstsein von deiner
Will result into this understanding.
wird in diese Richtung fließen.
And the result will be
Und als Resultat,
the way we see you will also be seen.
wie Dadajis Vision ist, was alles sehen kann, genau so was kann bei dir auch passieren.
It is not viewing as with these eyes.
Es ist nicht durch die menschliche Auge, das du
It
sehen
is
würdest. Es
it is-
ist durch die
the viewing from with the third eye, that is from inner eyes.
ein Mensch hat eine innere Auge.
Inner eyes.
Und dadurch kannst du sehen.
From inside.
Eine
Inside.
innerliche Vision.
Inner eyes are inside. You see.
Deine, du weißt, ne, dass ein drittes Auge hier ist.
Ja.
Das weißt du, ne? Durch diese Auge kannst du sehen.
Inside, pure soul.
Das ist die reine Seele auch, oder?
Whole empty part of the body.
Du kannst die whole Teil des Körpers
Is pure soul.
ist die reine Seele.
But
Aber
that pure soul part
diese reine Seele Teil
is
ist
intertwined with the relative body.
ein Teil mit dem relativen Körper.
Body.
Es ist, wann es ist whole innen drin. Das merken wir nicht. Aber innen drin, da sitzt die reine Seele. Das kann man sehen. Dadaji, Sie
For a
haben,
cost of past karma.
das ist wegen die vergangene Karma.
Of attractions and aversions.
Weil du sehr viele
Love-hate
Aversionen
relationships.
hat und Attraktionen hattest, ne?
Love-hate relationships.
Und deine Liebe und Hassgefühle.
Suddhatma vision love.
So, die reine Seele Vision ist Liebe.
Is pure love.
Das ist eine Art ganz reine Liebe, ohne wie Jesu. Ne? Reine Liebe, wahre Liebe, reine Liebe, wahre Liebe.
And with Suddhatma vision,
Mit dieser reine Seele Vision.
you do not
Du kannst nicht
become
sein
or behave
oder dich so
or think
benehmen
or think
oder denken
or speak
oder sprechen
with indifference
mit Gleichgültigkeit.
to anybody,
Zu niemandem.
nor
Weder
you be
kannst du
with abhorrence,
mit Unaufmerksamkeit.
Tiraskatis, to anybody.
Ja.
That's all. It's simple. You see as it is. Oh,
But that's but I'm far away from that vision.
no, it's okay. Gradually it happens. It takes time. Gradually, it opens up now. It automatically happens. You have not to do anything.
Dadaji, her question, many times she has asked me, Jala, how can you have this capacity? My God, You can, nowadays you're doing so many things and all that. Why am I not like you? She always compares, Dadaji.
No,
Always
at
compares.
Shuddhatma level it is the same.
See?
What?
Did you hear Dadaji? Reine Seelenmäßig, wir beide sind
They
dieselben.
are all same.
Kein Unterschied. Wir
Only
alle
this,
sagt er.
only these bodies differ.
Die Körper, das ist wieder was
And
getan.
everybody's body
Und die Körper von jedem Mensch
is according to
ist,
everybody's past karmas.
ist je nach dem Karma, das man in die Vergangenheit, wofür man Ursachen gesetzt hat.
That's how it is. That's all. So nothing. It does not matter what you do.
Es ist egal, sagt er. Das soll dir nicht tun. Das soll dich nicht tun. Du bist ja so scharf und ich schaffe nicht.
No question of sharp or this. This does not require any sharpness. No. No. It's the reason, that's all. Simple.
દાદાજી એને તા પેશન્સ પોતાના માટે પેશન્સ નથી એને તો થવું જોઈએ
No, but I see much better change in her than you.
Yeah. See, Mariana, what did I tell you? Dadaji findet dich sehr viel mehr entwickelt als in
I
mir
know
sind.
this. That you cannot understand, but we understand.
I know. Ich habe dir immer gesagt. Du hast mir nicht geglaubt. Now she believes you. When I tell her Dadaji, she won't believe.
Now go ahead. I know.
Das alles ganz vorübergehend jetzt. I keep telling her it's a temporary phase. It will get over. This is only a
Everything
time.
is in this way.
And what?
Marianne, કોઈ વખત એને કોઈની જોડે attraction થાય છે?
Whether you are interested, are you attracted by any man or anything?
Not at this moment.
That's okay, fine.
મને એમ કહે છે કે not like normal woman. I never had the feeling that
That's
I
good.
should meet a man, I should have a family.
It's good.
And she says, I don't understand. Eva is so upset. She's obsessed with the idea.
It is good. It is good.
You wanted to ask something?
I had that idea of, we talk about, ich habe darüber nachgedacht, wir haben schon mal gedacht, heißt das im nächsten Leben, ob wir im nächsten Leben wieder treffen werden, ob das dieses Glück, weißt du? Ob das
Dadaji treffen würde.
Ja, genau.
Dadaji. One day we both.
At Pure Soul Vision, we always recognize. You also recognize, everybody. You see, it is at that vision. Because we are accustomed to these senses, it is not like that.
Yes.
Those things are based on the right
Vision.
light and vision and understanding, the knowledge that is there.
Because you have given us the Gnani, now we can get that in there.
And along with that, the feelings that are on the side of pure soul are always there.
I see.
So with such feelings and such pure from vision, everything, wherever you go, such they recognize each other. Yes.
Wir haben diskutiert und Dadaji meinte, hat uns den Gnani gegeben. Ne? Und deswegen dadurch können wir wirklich in dem nächsten Leben ihn erkennen, egal wo ist. Es ist nicht, dass Dadaji uns erkennt, wir auch beide können Dadaji erkennen.
Because your faculties of knowing, seeing power are higher at that time.
Weil unsere Fakultäten, was unsere Sehen und Wissen betrifft, innerlich, nicht äußerlich.
And with those faculties,
es ist so hoch entwickelt.
with balanced feelings, relative.
Unsere Gefühle sind alle gleichmäßig. Deswegen können wir ihn, es ist nicht nur Dadaji als hochentwickelter im nächsten Leben, der uns sehen kann, wir können auch ihn sehen.
Such pure soul side feelings wise.
als reine Seele würden wir diese Gefühle in uns haben, die anderen reine Seelen zu erkennen.
You recognize and get recognized.
Das heißt, wir werden erkennen und werden erkannt werden. Das ist das.
It's a perfect universe. Oh.
Dieses Universum in dem Sinne ist ganz perfekt.
You see? So I need not think much. We have to be careful of our breathing and present state, that's all.
Das heißt, jeder Atemzug ist sehr, sehr rar und sehr, sehr kostbar. Wir müssen, das heißt, unser Leben ist so kostbar. Wir müssen das unnötig nicht verschwinden lassen.
And all future
Und die gesamte Zukunft
will automatically be taken care of.
wird automatisch in Ordnung bringen.
Because
Weil
in those future stages
in diese zukünftigen Phasen
also
auch
you will be with pure soul vision
du willst dieses reine Seele-Vision haben.
as a ever present state.
In ein gleichmäßiger
Wonderful.
Status.
Follow?
Das wird wirklich wunderbar sein.
Past and future
Die Vergangenheit und Zukunft
are
sind
projections
Projektionen
and memories
in unseren Gedanken,
out of illusion
was unsere Illusionen betrifft.
and ignorant state
Und weil wir ganz
about
unwissend
one's own self.
wir wissen nicht viel über uns selber.
That's what you follow. It's present.
Deswegen sagt Dada, leb für diesen Moment, in diesem Moment.
Because we talk, you are serious, but otherwise you are in present.
Weil Dadaji mit uns redet, sind wir ganz seriös Geschichten.
Otherwise, why?
Aber
You are being present.
aber wir sind trotzdem glücklich und in die Gegenwart.
This video, when you see, you will find out yourself in the video.
We don't want to. We are happy to see you.
You take a copy of this video from the Bhagwan. You can ask him. He won't charge anything.
If he charges, we'll pay. But he got some medicine for me for teeth problem from his sister-in-law. Question.
Something völlig anderes, etwas völlig anderes. Und zwar über diese Embryonenforschung.
Ah,
Also dazu
ja.
mal, das würde mich interessieren.
Ja.
Ja.
Frag.
Was heißt das? Embryonen? Stammzellenforschung, Embryonenforschung? Klonen und so.
She wants, because of a medical background, she wants to hear your views about this, about research on embryos and cloning and all that.
It is all humbug.
Humbug.
Don't just listen here, let it go out from here.
Man soll seine Kapazitäten da nicht verschwinden lassen.
If anybody talks to you,
Wenn jemand dir darauf anspricht,
ask him,
frag doch.
why don't they clone the God?
Warum klont ihr Herr Gott nicht? Gute Frage, freut mich. That's wonderful.
Finished.
That's a
If
wonderful.
they do anything, they should do this. Why sheep and this and that? Clone God, I say. For what are you doing? Have you got any purpose or intent?
Wenn jemand dich so anspricht über Cloning, du kannst eine tolle Antwort geben und sagen, warum klonst du Gott nicht?
Then it solves all problems. Finished.
Ein Schaf oder ein Pferd oder ein Hund. Dadaji, this is a damn good answer. My day is done.
In this world, all around there is fooling around.
Diese gesamte Welt und alle Sachen geht so viel Mist los überall.
What you are required to do, okay, go and work in lab. That's all finished, nothing beyond.
In deinem Arbeitsfeld solltest du das tun, was du tun musst. Ne? Oder geh nicht in alle solche Gedankenweise. Und warum ist diese Cloning in deinen Kopf gekommen?
Nee, mich interessiert das vom moralischen Standpunkt.
Aha, she wants to know the moral aspect of it. From the
Well,
moral
then,
aspect.
Mit Embryonen.
What can there be?
Especially with embryos, you know, they...
What moral aspect can then ever be in any immoral and foolish act?
Deshalb, welche moralische Aspekte kann man finden in so ein immoralischer,
Foolish act.
unmoralisch, das ist unmoralisch, sagt er. Das ist gegen Natur, ne?
Ja.
Deswegen.
And if they clone, that means they create life. Is it true? Ask.
Meinst du, dass... Nein, she says no.
Then what is the point? Just to
Gnani? Good.
whatever diary you have got, just jot down points. I want this, asking this, regarding this.
Always. Du musst immer ein Tagesbuch haben. Habe ich 100-mal gesagt. Und deine Punkte notieren.
Welche Punkte?
Was du fragen musst.
Ach so.
And whatever is answered, take it, face.
Okay.
Just.
Now
And you have got record and you have got record and you know that.
Ja.
It will help you in progressing. It is called spiritual diary.
Ja.
I know, yeah.
All of us are writing sometimes.
Small thing.
Yeah.
When I write. I don't know.
I used to have my diary. Long man. It is
Bar reads your diary sometimes. Bar reads portions from your diary.
She took down so many things. So many things. પછી મેં બધી ફાડ નાખી દીધી.
Huh?
પછી નીકળી ગઈ તો બધી. પણ થોડીક હતી એમાંથી.
Why did you tear them?
છે આધ્યાત્મિક એમાં છે ને એમાંથી આખી ચોપડી બનાવી દીધી આ ફોર માય સોન્સ એ લોકોને આપી દીધી ઇન માય ઓન હેન્ડરાઇટિંગ આઈ ટુક આઉટ એ લોકોને બધાને આપી દીધી એક્સપિરિયન્સીસ બધું ઘણું હતું આ લોકો પણ આટલા બધા વર્ષો કાઢે છે આટલી વાત કરી પણ કશું નહીં મળે અમારે દાદા ભગવાનના લેવલના અમારે શ્રીમદના જેવા ઘણું બધું થઈ ગયું પણ એમનું જ હતું ના થોડા જુદી વસ્તુ છે અનુભવ એમ થોડો નીકળે એમ ના નીકળે આ લોકોને એમ કાઢવું છે તમે કરો ને મને કરી આપો શું કરી આપો જે કરવાનું હોય એટલું કરીએ બધું ઊંઘી જાય પોતે ખાય પોતે ના ખોરાક પોતે બોલાવે પછી બીજું બધું મને કરી આપો કે એ બધું એમને કરવું છે એ ના કરતા હોય તો કરી આપો લો પગે ચાલે પોતે પાછા ભાઈ
મરજીનો માલિક એટલે
કઈ ગરબડ થઈ જાય તો હું પછી ગરબડ થઈ આવું રિપેર કરી દઉં મને
But Dadaji, spiritual તો જોઈએ ને.
Spiritual level is different. એ લેવલે જ છીએ ને અમે તો છીએ પણ એટલી બધી કાળજી રાખવી પડે છે એમાં પોતાનું ગુણાનું તો પોતે જ ખાલી કરવાનું છે ને પણ હેલ્પ કરો તો જેટલી હેલ્પ થઈ શકતો એટલી કરીએ બીજું બધું કેમ કરીએ બોલો ને સાહેબ એને કહો ને ગુડાઉન ખાલી કરવાની વાત આઈ એમ ટોકિંગ ટુ દીપક કહો એમ મરિયાને સમજાવો
Make Deepak speak on that topic.
Deepak in Germany? હવે બોલશે નહીં
Nah, in English. Okay, in English.
ના ઇંગ્લિશમાં ડાયને ફાવે નહીં પાછું
Nah, she understands a
ચલો
lot.
ચલો come on. Dadaji is telling me come.
He's telling me to empty out my
warehouse.
cellar.
Warehouse શું cellar છે તો warehouse મોટું છે
As Van Keller.
rather than asking me to
Yeah, that's my cellar, and I'm telling him to empty out.
how can I do that?
He said, how can he do that? I have to do it.
Wait, he's saying to walk, he walks alone. To eat, sleep, and all that he does on his own. Why should I help him to empty his cellar?
There is principle is principle. Principle. Everybody's own cellar has to take care of
No, one has to take care of one's own cellar. But I told Dadaji, but in spiritual matters, that is different.
No, that is different. That we take care. That we take care. We take care here and other lives also. All through.
Sollten wir ihn fragen, wie viele Minuten hat es?
10 Minuten?
Nicht 10, 5 Minuten. Wir hatten mal eine Frage, ob er wie weit sehen kann. Ja, wie viele Leben von uns sehen kann. Erinnerst du dich? Wir haben
Ja, das haben wir geredet, aber
Fragen wir doch. In one of the discussions, we were both saying, we wonder how much of our lives Dadaji can see. How far?
Not very near, very near. Your absolute liberation will is not too far. Not too far. It is in near future. Near future means a couple of lives. Very finger counted.
Oh, that's too much.
એને તો કેવું
Meinte, dass Erlösung ist nicht so weit weg für uns beiden. Man kann das auf einem Hand sehen.
1, 2, 3 like that.
Das ist nicht so weit weg.
warum nicht?
She says, good, we'll have to go around have 1 or 2 rounds more.
And that will be a very good round, not ordinary.
It'll be a good round.
Good round.
Das wird sehr, diese Runde werden ganz toll sein.
Everything positive and helpful.
Ich habe dir erzählt mit meinen Eltern, dieser Wartanwender aus der Klinik.
Ja, hast du Zeit oder wir können morgen kommst du ja auch, ne?
Ja.
Dann kannst du auch Dadaji fragen.
So,
She's got other questions, so I said she's coming tomorrow so she can ask.
sure.